Are you okay, Azura? I couldn't help but notice you're eating alone in the corner.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just watching everyone while I eat.
Putting it like that doesn't make it seem any less strange.
Sitting here, watching all these people from different worlds and times, I can't help but notice how they've all joined together to pursue a shared goal.
You're right. It is nice to sit and watch people working together like that. It's actually quite relaxing. I can see why you'd like eating here.
I wish Nor and Hoshido could look past their differences and cooperate like this.
If Hoshido and Nor could stand as one, what a world that would be. I'd take all my Norian brothers and sisters to a Hoshidan festival. And after that, I'd visit the royal castle in Nor with my Hoshidan family. Do you think we'll ever get to that point in our world? Will the war ever end?
I hope so. I have a feeling our siblings will all be great friends once the war ends.
You're right. Takumi and Leo are pretty similar. I bet they'd get along famously. And Elise and Sakura would become friends in the blink of an eye, no doubt.
Hinoka and Camilla would fight over you, but it would just bring them closer together. Xander and Ryoma would feel like they had double the children to look after.
Imagine them, brows furrowed and concerned, secretly loving every minute of it. I look forward to when we can all coexist peacefully. After all my siblings are worthy of love and pride. Especially you, Azura.
I think it's you who is truly worthy of pride, Korin. Though we may not be blood-related, all of our siblings are precious to me too. One day, I hope to live in a world where we can all look on each other as family.
It's a beautiful idea. And though it'll be difficult, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time. There's no question that a bright future awaits us, for both Hoshido and Nor.
Agreed. I'm ready to do anything to bring about that future. Whatever path you choose, I'll be there by your side. Whatever struggles we face together, I'll lend you all the strength I have.
Even if the rest of the world is against us, I will stand by you too, Azura. Together, we can heal the wounds that drive Hoshido and Nor apart.
I look forward to sharing that future with you and all of our siblings.
As long as we stand together, there's nothing that can stop us.
Are you okay, Azura? I couldn't help but notice you're eating alone in the corner.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just watching everyone while I eat.
Putting it like that doesn't make it seem any less strange.
Sitting here, watching all these people from different worlds and times, I can't help but notice how they've all joined together to pursue a shared goal.
You're right. It is nice to sit and watch people working together like that. It's actually quite relaxing. I can see why you'd like eating here.
I wish Nor and Hoshido could look past their differences and cooperate like this.
If Hoshido and Nor could stand as one, what a world that would be. I'd take all my Norian brothers and sisters to a Hoshidan festival. And after that, I'd visit the royal castle in Nor with my Hoshidan family. Do you think we'll ever get to that point in our world? Will the war ever end?
I hope so. I have a feeling our siblings will all be great friends once the war ends.
You're right. Takumi and Leo are pretty similar. I bet they'd get along famously. And Elise and Sakura would become friends in the blink of an eye, no doubt.
Hinoka and Camilla would fight over you, but it would just bring them closer together. Xander and Ryoma would feel like they had double the children to look after.
Imagine them, brows furrowed in concern, secretly loving every minute of it. I look forward to when we can all coexist peacefully. After all my siblings are worthy of love and pride, especially you, Azura.
I think it's you who is truly worthy of pride, Korin. Though we may not be blood-related, all of our siblings are precious to me too. One day, I hope to live in a world where we can all look on each other as family.
It's a beautiful idea. And though it'll be difficult, I'm sure it's only a matter of time. There's no question that a bright future awaits us, for both Hoshido and Nor.
Agreed. I'm ready to do anything to bring about that future. Whatever path you choose, I'll be there by your side. Whatever struggles we face together, I'll lend you all the strength I have.
Even if the rest of the world is against us, I will stand by you too, Azura. Together, we can heal the wounds that drive Hoshido and Nora apart.
I look forward to sharing that future with you and all of our siblings.
As long as we stand together, there's nothing that can stop us.
Was that your stomach, Azura?
I don't know what you mean.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Honestly, I'm starting to get hungry too.
How like you to be so forthright you can't even pretend you didn't hear.
Well, I think an older brother can point out a little stomach growling, don't you? But lunchtime is still a while from now. Shall we venture to town for some food?
I'm fine, I assure you. Maybe it'd be best if you took along one of your siblings.
No. I'd like to go with you. You're my sibling too, after all.
It's nice of you to say that, but
I know I haven't always been the model elder brother. Let me make up for that.
well, you don't have to, but I suppose it'd be rude of me to turn you down now.
Excellent. Then let's be on our way. This is quite a lively place, don't you, Azura?
I've never seen food like this in all my life. What in the world is it?
You mean those samples out on display? Well, I've never seen anything like them either.
And look at that. That shop has all kinds of strange food too.
Maybe these are foods that only exist in Atolis. Will you try some with me? This is...
Oh, it's delicious. The sweetness perfectly complements the silky smooth texture. We've got to bring some back with us. Everyone will want to try some.
Yes, let's. But first, we should try out a few more. To see what's best, of course. Well, there are all sorts of foods here, so we ought to sample it all before buying any.
We'll just have to do our best not to eat all our potential souvenirs. Ugh, I don't think I can eat another bite. What an amazing day this has been.
Agreed. It's been great to get away and spend some time together.
I appreciate you taking the time, Ryoma. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I just invited my sister out for some lunch. That's all. I know we're not related by blood, but I still think of you as family, even if I'm not always the best at showing it.
I know, Ryoma. I think of you as family, too. And I had a good time exploring with you. We could do it again sometime. If we hide away in our own little shells, we can miss what the world has to offer. That's what I realized today. It would have been a shame to miss all that food.
You're right. And I'd happily go out like this with you again, Azura.
Then it's decided. Thanks again, Ryoma. Excuse me, Xander. Have you seen Korin lately?
I have not, but I seek Korin as well. Let's combine our efforts. I was just about to check the main tents.
I already looked in there.
Perhaps off with a friend, then.
I've spoken with most of the camp, actually.
Azura, just how long have you been searching?
Oh, only a few hours.
Why didn't you come to me sooner?
Well, I thought I'd be able to find Korin on my own. It's such a small matter. I didn't feel comfortable asking for help. I don't want to be a bother unless it's absolutely necessary.
You should never hesitate to call on me, no matter how minor the problem. We may not share blood, but I still think of you as a little sister.
You don't have to say that just to make me feel better, but thank you.
I always speak sincerely, Azura. When Hoshido kidnapped you, I felt like I had lost family. I still regret that I could do nothing to stop it. Please allow me to support you now, if only to make up for previous failures.
Are you sure? As the Crown Prince of Nor, you must be very busy. I don't want to burden you with my small troubles.
I can appreciate that, but it's my duty as an older sibling to protect you. It may seem that I'm cold to others, that my ultimate obligation is to Nor, but I assure you, in my heart, I care for my family just as much as I care for Nor. Should you ever need anything, no matter how minor, you can call on me.
Thank you, Xander. You know, you've been so kind to me ever since we came here. but it wasn't until we spoke today that I understood why.
Then I'm glad we had a chance to connect like this.
From this day forward, I promise to lean on you when I need to.
Excellent, Azura. And for my part, I'll be certain never to let you down.
I'm excited for our future, big brother.
It means a lot to hear you call me that.
Come on, let's figure out where Corin went. Where should we check?
I'd almost forgotten. What about the stables? Did you check there?
I wouldn't have even thought to check there. Let's go.
Slow down, Azura!
Oh, hello, Crom. Good work out there today.
You too, Azura. You must be tired. You always throw yourself into the thick of it.
Oh, do you think?
Absolutely. Oh, I don't mean to insult you. I just mean, how can I put this? Well, you're a real asset out there on the battlefield, is what I'm saying.
Well, that's...
What I really mean to say is that I respect your fighting, and, sorry.
Oh, no, it's perfectly all right. I'm not upset. I'm sorry to make you think so. It's just... I wasn't sure how to respond. I couldn't quite find the words. I've never made much of an effort to talk with people, so I'm not that great at it.
I see. I can relate, to be honest. I'm not the best conversationalist either, so I can fall short there as well.
Well, then, maybe we should just pick a topic that we can both discuss easily.
Yes, I think that's a fine idea. What should we talk about?
Well...
Maybe... Did you think of something to talk about?
No, sorry. I was just thinking how funny it is we're failing at having a conversation. I guess we're both just more comfortable on the battlefield.
That may be the case. In battle, you must rely on your instincts. You don't have time to overthink your next move. Your mind must be clear. But when it comes time to socialize...
I know what you mean. It's like my body moves on its own on the battlefield. Even the most complicated orders flow from my mouth with no effort at all.
It's as if we're made for battle. Less so for conversation.
Well, either way, I want to thank you. You made an honest effort to talk to me, and I appreciate that. You even settled on a topic, and you chatted with your usual battle intensity.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
But it's true. I avoided conversations because I'm not very good at them. But if you're passionate about something, you must put it into words. It's especially important to talk with your allies. You helped me realize that.
Though, maybe it's best to not pluck random topics from thin air as we did. You should find something that's easy to talk about and build a rapport from there. I'd like to build such a rapport with you, Azura. We should talk again soon. But maybe we can each pick a few topics ahead of time.
Oh, that's a great idea, Crom. I look forward to our next conversation.
Is someone out here? Oh, Princess Azura. What has you up this late? You're as white as a sheet. Did something happen?
No, I'm fine. Just lost in thought is all. I'll return to my tent soon.
I'm actually having trouble sleeping myself. Would you mind if I sat with you? Perhaps you'd like to tell me what's keeping you up.
Well, I'm afraid you may find it a bit gloomy, but all right. I was thinking about Nor, the kingdom of my birth. The nighttime reminds me of it. You see, the whole kingdom is cloaked in perpetual darkness, just like this.
You're a princess of Nor, but you were raised in Hoshida. Is that correct?
It is. My father is the king of Nor, yet his retainers tormented my mother and me. Thinking of that place brings up more bad memories than good, and I get so... Well, let's not talk of such dark things. I'd hate for you to see me upset.
I came out here because I was worried, but I fear I'm just making things worse. So how about instead I tell you of my homeland, Altea? It's an island nation in West Arcanea, blessed with abundant greenery. But on a night much like this, I lost my country and my sister to our enemy. So when I return home, the fight to reclaim my homeland will continue.
You aren't very good at lightening the mood, Prince Marth.
I'm sorry. What I mean to say is that we're alike, you and I.
What makes you say that?
Nightfall brings a painful reminder of my home as well. But having you here with me makes it easier to carry that weight.
You've suffered through so much, yet it doesn't weigh you down. It's impressive.
Thank you, but I can't take sole credit. I couldn't continue fighting all on my own. It's the friends I've met and the memories we've made that allow me to carry on. For every painful memory, I've made a good one that gives me strength. So what about you, Princess Azura? Are painful memories all you have?
I do have some, but I have many happy ones as well. I remember my mother teaching me to sing, and I remember meeting Corin. And of course, meeting you here in this world, and spending time with you. Now that I think about it, maybe we are alike. My memories make me stronger. And I think it would be lovely to continue making memories just like these.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Even after I return home, I'll hold these memories dear and use them as strength.
Same here, Prince Marth. I'll never forget our time together.
I'm glad to hear that. We'll need all the help we can get in the coming battles.
I'll be sure to hold the memory of this conversation especially dear.
Azura, something's been bothering me. I sense such power when you sing that song of yours. It reminds me of a curse. It's both beautiful and ominous, and I can tell it drains you each time.
You're very observant, Tharja. I'm impressed.
Why do you put yourself in such danger just to sing a song?
It's not just a song. It's how I support those I care for. Well, one in particular.
I guess we have more in common than our curses. I, too, have someone I care for. Enough to lay down my life if I must.
I had a feeling you would be able to relate.
Of course. I'm at my best when I can support the one I hold dearest. Why, if the enemy were to even look at Robin, I would curse them to oblivion. And if he was hurt, I would create a brand new healing hex just for him.
Oh, I had no idea hexes could be used for healing. Can you teach me? If I knew some magic, perhaps I could help Corin without relying on my song.
I'm always glad to introduce another soul to my dark arts, but those as kind-hearted as yourself often simply aren't cut out for it.
In other words, I lack the constitution for casting hexes? What a shame.
But I don't rely solely on magic to protect my Robin.
What do you mean?
I help him any way I can. I prepare his meals. I watch him while he sleeps. I look after him day and night. If he so much as catches a cold, I obliterate it.
You're so vigilant even outside of battle. Maybe I could do more for Corin, too. I've been so focused on helping her, even at the cost of my own well-being. But putting myself in danger is reckless. And I can't help anyone if I'm hurt. Thank you, Tharja. It was right before my eyes, but you helped me see it clearly.
Oh, I was just bragging about my devotion to Robin, but, you're welcome. Anyway, I should be going. I need to gather mushrooms for a new hex.
You're going right now? Please, allow me to help.
Really? Tromping through damp caves also requires a certain constitution.
I'll be fine if you're with me. After all, we do have more in common than our curses. Maybe you can still teach me how to care for those I love without harming myself. Besides, I care for you as well. So maybe I'll begin looking after you day and night.
If you think you can handle it.
Then it's settled. What kind of spell are you putting together anyway?
Actually, it's for a counter curse. Think of it as a protection against curses. A dark mage such as myself normally has no use for it. But I thought you may.
You're making it to protect me? I don't know what to say, Tharja. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Anything to make continuing to look after you easier.
You are the ocean's gray waves. What an enchanting voice. I don't think I could ever get tired of listening to it. Oh, Olivia, you startled me. Were you listening to me singing? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. Your song is just so lovely. I couldn't help it. It's an honor to get such praise from someone as talented as you, Olivia. Aren't you quite the singer yourself? Do you think you could sing for me? Oh no! I'd be much too embarrassed. Your voice is so much more beautiful than mine. I couldn't possibly. Oh, well, if you really don't want to. What if you sing and I dance to your song? How about that? Really? You do that? Oh, that sounds wonderful. Your dancing is so lovely. It's really no big deal. Don't be so modest. Now, I'll start and you jump in whenever. You are the ocean's gray waves, destined to see. Oh, when did it get so late? The sun's already getting low. I guess we were so caught up we didn't notice. It's okay. I didn't draw any chores today. Besides, I got to hear you sing a little. You heard? I tried to be quiet. I just couldn't help singing along a little. You should be proud, Olivia. Your voice is crystal clear, like still water. I love it. You're too kind. But coming from you, that definitely boosts my confidence. Wait, now that I think about it, you started dancing a little too, right? Your movements flowed so well. Let's see. I think it went like this. Olivia, that's incredible. You copied my dance after barely glimpsing it. Would you like to try dancing together? It might be fun to dance in unison. Together? You mean both of us? At once? Oh, how could I turn this chance down? Of course I'll dance with you, Azura. Then it's settled. I'll have to start practicing so I can keep up with you. Oh dear, I'm so flattered. My cheeks must be bright red. Having sung and danced with you, I feel even more awed by you. But at the same time, I feel like we've become much closer. It isn't just you. I feel the same way. That's the power of song and dance. It was a real joy to share the day with you like this. I had a lot of fun. I had a great time too. It was so good. I almost want it to last forever. Then we should definitely do this again sometime. Of course. I'd love to. Then it's a promise. I look forward to it, Olivia.